Do you have trouble losing weight or would you like to lose faster? You have come to the right place. Get ready for weight loss without hunger. Our conventional ideas about weight loss, eat less, move more, require a lot of willpower. Counting calories, exercising for hours every day, and trying to ignore your hunger. That's needless suffering and likely a waste of time and precious energy. The bottom line, calories are not the only things that count in weight loss. Your weight is also hormonally regulated. If you reduce the level of your fat storing hormone, insulin, you'll likely have an easier time losing excess weight. Start at the top of the list. Choose a low carb diet. If you want to lose weight, consider starting by avoiding sugar and starch like bread, pasta, and potatoes. What new is that dozens of modern scientific studies have proven yes, on an average, low carb can be the most effective way to lose weight. Obviously, it's still possible to lose weight on any diet. Just eat fewer calories than you want, right? The problem with this simplistic advice is that it ignores the elephant in the room, hunger. The main advantage of low carb diet is that it may cause you to want to eat less. Even without counting calories, overweight people tend to eat fewer calories on low carb. Sugar and starch may increase your hunger, while avoiding them may increase your appetite to be more manageable level. Bottom line, a low carb diet can reduce your hunger, making it easier to eat less, and it might even increase your fat burning at rest. Study after study shows that low carb works for weight loss and that on average it proves important health markers. Another point, eat when you're hungry. Don't be hungry. The most common mistake when starting a low carb diet, reducing carb intake while still being afraid of fat. Carbs and fat are the body's two main energy sources and it needs at least one of them. Avoiding both carbs and fat can result in hunger, carving and fatty. Sooner or later, many people can't stand it and even up. The solution can be to eat more natural fat until you feel satisfied. For example, butter, full fat cream, olive oil, meat, fatty fish, etc. Eating when hungry also implies something else. If you are not hungry, you probably don't need to eat yet. Given that some people only eat once or twice a day and never snack. Whenever works for you, just eat when you are hungry. Avoid eating fruit. This piece of advice is controversial as fruit has an almost magical health aura today. People may believe that fruit is nutritious, but unfortunately, fruit contains a lot of sugar, around 10% by weight. Just taste an orange or a grape. Sweet? Right. 5 servings of fruits per day are equivalent to most of sugar in 16 ounces of soda, that is nothing but 500 ml. Sugar from fruits can shut down for fat burning. Eating a lot of fruit can increase your hunger and slow your weight loss. For best result, you may want to avoid fruit or enjoy it occasionally as a treat. Some of you may have a question that isn't fruit natural? Most people believe that fruit is natural, but today's fruit in the grocery store have very little in common with what fruits look like before they were cultured. Modern domesticated fruits are larger, less bitter, and have thinner peels and smaller seeds. This makes them tastier and easier to eat, and because of their increased size, they may provide more sugar per piece of fruit than their earlier counterparts. Bottom line of it, fruit is candy from nature. Another point, Eat less of dairy products and nuts. Can you eat as much as you like and still lose weight? This often works well with a low carbohydrate diet, as appetite regulation often improves. However, despite the fact that a low carbohydrate diet generally makes it easier to eat just enough, there are foods classified as low carb which become a problem in larger quantities. Dairy products contain varying amount of lactose, milk sugar, which could potentially slow down weight loss. Consequently, cutting back on dairy products may help accelerate weight loss. So, for those of you having trouble losing weight, use nuts lightly when in situation where nuts are an absolute must. Know that the most harmless one curve-wise are macadamia nuts, usually around 5% carbs, or Brazil nuts, which are around 4%. The next and very important one is measure your progress wisely to lose your weight. Tracking successful weight loss is something thicker or trickier than you would think. Focusing primarily on weight and stepping on the scale every day might be misleading, cause unnecessary anxiety, and undermine your motivation for no good reason. The scale is not necessarily your friend. You may want to lose fat, but the scale measures muscles, bones, and internal organs as well. Gaining muscles is a good thing. Thus, weight or BMI are imperfect ways to measure your progress. This is especially true if you're just coming off a long period of semi-starvation, as your body may want to lose muscle. Starting weight training and gaining muscle can also hide your fat loss. Losing fat and gaining muscle means great progress, but you may miss this if you only measure your weight. Thus, it's smart to also track the disappearance of your belly fat by measuring your waist balance. If you can, try to check other important health markers when starting out, like this: blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol profile. These markers are almost universally improved on a low carb diet even before major weight loss. Rechecking these health markers after a few months can be a great for your motivation, and they'll usually show that you are just losing weight, you are gaining health too.